This is then the aftermath following Job Sikhala having been arrested again. We hear of threats on Job Sikhala. This is very sad and disturbing. Former St. Mary's Member of Parliament, Job Sikhala, and 39 others of the National Democratic Working Group were yesterday rounded up in Mutare before being released hours later. Zimbabwe Republic Police in Mutare reportedly raided NDWG executive members Saturday afternoon while holding a meeting at a private resort, assaulted and detained them for hours before their release without any charge. The group was initially charged with Section 7 of the Maintenance of Peace and Order Act, MOPA, upon arrest. The group was initially charged with that. According to Job Sikhala, the raid was like a scene from a dodgy movie after what he described as several visits by members of the Central Intelligence Organization, CIO, and CID law and order officers. It appears that the group was under watch from state officials. After being released, Sikhala wrote on X this morning, today, Sunday, which is the 9th of February, that the police were off the mark because MOPA does not apply to private places and private meetings. MOPA does not sanction the notification of executive meetings. It's like ZANU-PF seeking police clearance to hold its Politburo meetings, he would say. The law only tasks the holding of public meetings, processions, or demonstrations in public places. The meeting we held was in a bush at the beast of forest, and wondered how it turned out to be a public place. Secondly, they are mistaking the National Democratic Working Group to be a political party, of which it is not. That Sikhala would narrate the episodic visit to their meeting by police officers and those from the president's office before being raided with heavily assaulted, including one unarmed officer who reportedly pointed a gun at top official Uraya Zembe. Initially, a Toyota Hilux double cab with dark windows arrived with 5 members of the CIO led by Muvangeri, whose home area is Buera. They arrived and parked at the premises and engaged with the NDWG Chief National Organizer, Democratic Engineer Johnson Mugari. After about 5 minutes, they left. A few minutes later, another vehicle, a Toyota Hilux without number plates, arrived with members of the police intelligence, formerly PISI, and members of the CID law and order led by Ngweme. According to Sikhala, his group, through one engineer, Johnson Mugari, engaged the police in vain. While he was engaging with them, 3 truckloads of riot police and AK-47 wielding police officers descended on the venue, led by a plainclothes officer called Shoniwa. The other AK-47 wielding police officer pointed his gun at Dr. Zembe, screaming, "I am going to shoot you." Dr. Zembe remained calm and watched the drama. "This happened right next to me," Job Sikhala would say. Sikhala further complained of being commandeered into waiting pickup trucks during heavy and torrential rains. Rains poured on us from beasts of forest at Penalonga police station around 12 noon. We all got wet, that we looked like drowned rats. When we finally arrived at Penalonga police station, which was a distance away, our phones were switched off and we were asked to sit down on some dirty floor. Recording of each individual's details took about 3 hours. We were suddenly told that we were no longer handling your case. You must be taken to Mutare CID law and order. At the law and order, we were asked not to plead to any charge, but they took Engineer Joel Son Mugari, Dr. Uraya Zembe Nyabese, and myself for interviews. Sikhala's group arrests rekindles memories of arrest of Senator Jenson Timber and 78 Citizens Coalition for Change CCC activists. These were arrested in June last year for gathering to commemorate the Day of the African Child, which the police said was illegal. They spent 6 months behind bars before being arrested. Now we're seeing this is coming after Job Sikhala would have said he is behind Comrade Geza and is ready to support should Comrade Geza call for anything. Now we are seeing this one happening. Big up to Gerald Chikuwira, watching live and direct from the nation of Australia.